Okay, hello and welcome to the stream. My name is Wade Smith, and I am a third degree brown belt in Isshinryu Karate. This video is going to be about real life gun and knife defense. And so the question arises because if you look on YouTube, there are people who say, knife defense doesn't work or gun defense doesn't work. Well, you may as well try to defend yourself if you're being mugged and somebody is threatening your life with a gun or knife. You may as well try to defend yourself in that moment. So you may as well practice something that at least has a chance of working. That's my first argument. And my second argument is I happen to know that my sensei and his assistant instructor from whenever I was taking instruction at Myers Family Karate 23 years ago, they had video evidence of themselves disarming the police department of real 45 handguns um, faster than the police officers, with empty now, faster than the police officers could squeeze their trigger finger. All right. So we practiced gun defense in Isshinryu Karate. They had video evidence of themselves successfully disarming the Hammond Police Department um, of their weapons faster than they could squeeze their trigger finger. All right, because they practiced it to that extent, and we were all taught how to do it. And we were taught knife defense, and I happen to know that I can disarm black belt level knife fighters and eskrima stick fighters without getting hit. Um, so this is just a butter knife to demonstrate because I'm not going to use a real knife with anybody. But when the stab is coming in, first of all, anybody who holds a knife like this or this is pretty much an idiot, all right, because you're taking away your range advantage and you're more likely to cut yourself than you are your target. That's a psychopath from like Michael Myers or Freddy or something, or whatever these invincible stalker movies carries a knife like that. You're very likely to injure yourself and you actually take away your own range advantage. The entire purpose of a knife is to hold it like that. If this had a guard here, just imagine if it had a guard there, and brace against the guard with your thumb. And if you have a knife, you're fighting like this, like almost like a fencing position, like this, with your back foot balancing your body and you're leaning forward so your vital targets can't get hit. And your left hand is generally over your heart unless you're helping parry, but generally over your heart and lungs so you don't get stabbed in the heart. All right. But if you're disarming an unskilled knife attacker, they may stab over the top, in which case I'm going to block that with a Isshinryu high block, like so. All right, if they stab over the top. If they come with a skilled attack, or at least more skilled attack, like this, we're going to intercept their wrist here with one hand, and with the other hand, we're going to roll up like the. I need a partner for this actually, but anyway, we're going to roll it up like the full wrist lock, and then we're going to rip it away because they're going to reflexively release the knife, and we're going to rip it away, and we have our own knife, and then we turn it around, and we're ready to use it against our attacker, or at least, boom, run away, dumbass, I got your weapon. All right? So that is the knife defense. And gun defense works almost exactly identically, except that, of course, if you screw it up, you're dead. But if you don't do something, you might be dead anyway, especially if you're being kidnapped. If you're a woman being raped at gunpoint, you might want to at least know how to take the gun away from your attacker because that's your only chance. All right. Um, so imagining that this is instead a gun, um, the disarm from the Jackie Chan Rush Hour movie with Chris Tucker is legitimate. We can, in fact, execute that faster than the police officer can squeeze their trigger finger. All right. Um, and it works on the same principle as the knife disarm. You're going to catch them by the wrist, force their wrist in as fast as possible into the full wrist lock. This breaks their grip on the gun, and then you take the gun away. All right. All in one quick motion. Like it's like flop, flop, and it's over. And you've got the gun. Now, if they're dumb enough to keep fighting you when they're unskilled and you've got the gun now, then, that's on them. And I would recommend as soon as you know it's safe to um, put the gun on the ground and call the police. All right. As soon as they run away, as your original attacker runs away, put the gun on the ground and call the police. All right. So gun and knife defense really does work. We have proven it with videotape evidence. And anyone saying that it doesn't work must not be fast enough or good enough at doing it to prove that it works. And we have absolutely proven it with real life police officers being disarmed by our brown and black belts. All right, thank you very much.